Dry winter has taken hold here in California and the Bay Area. Well, now the feds say that some counties are already in a moderate drought. KPIX5's Len Ramirez joining us live with what it means for our water supply. Len?
Well, here at Anderson Reservoir, which is the largest reservoir in the Santa Clara Valley system, the levels are kept abnormally low because of earthquake concerns. But even so, you can tell that the water levels are shrinking in this sunny, dry month of February. It is usually one of our wettest months, but not this year. It's a beautiful day to be out fishing for Steve Trimmer, but also something of a guilty pleasure.
I love the sunshine. Everything's great out here. When you're retired, you know, it's nice.
But what do you think about the lack of rain?
The lack of rain, that's bad. That's really bad.
With hardly a drop of rain in the entire month of February, 59% of California is now experiencing abnormally dry conditions, according to the Federal Drought Monitor. Compare this map from December, where areas of dryness are shown in yellow. This week, the map dramatically expands dry areas to include most of the state. And satellite photos of the Sierra snowpack show what a difference a year can make. On the left is 2019, on the right is this year.
We're still a ways off from before we're talking about the impacts on the water supply.
Matt Keller with the Santa Clara Valley Water District says above ground reservoir levels are down to 59% of average for this time of year. But underground wells, where most of the valley's water is stored, are full because of previous plentiful rainy seasons.
We've got another month or two to go of the rainy season, so once that's done, we'll evaluate, but we're in good shape as far as our water supply goes right now.
The Water District says residents are still cutting back their water usage by 21% compared to 2013 levels, and long-range plans include a greatly expanded Pacheco Reservoir off Highway 152. Concerns about drought conditions would only be raised if there were several dry years in a row.
You know, it's a dry year, but we've had dry years. You know, when we start seeing some of those repercussions is if you have consecutive dry years.
Now, one area of a little concern is that because this valley imports about 55% of the water it gets from the Sierra snowpack, they are looking at that very closely to see whether or not supplies will be cut from the state water project. They won't know that until a little bit later, until after the rainy season. You know, February is usually wet. March can be wet as well, so they're waiting to see if it is going to impact those imported water sources. Reporting live in Morgan Hill, Len Ramirez, KPIX5.